guys, welcome if you're new. I'm Julia, so nice to meet you. I do a lot of lifestyle tech videos, so today we are going to be unboxing my new vlog camera. I'm so excited. I feel like I've been on the hunt for the perfect vlog camera, and I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that this one is. I do a lot of just vlogging, but then also sit down videos like this and short form content, so I've been doing lots of research to hopefully find the perfect camera. I've tried out a few in the past. I'm not really super brand specific. Right now I'm filming on a Canon, and I've had a Canon as my everyday vlog camera. The M50 is what I had been using prior to this, but I have to bang it to get the batteries out and the SD card keeps getting stuck, so I figured it was time for a new upgrade, and I kind of just wanted to try out others. So I have this Canon EOS R8 that I'm filming on that I like to use for a lot of my fun sit-down videos, but I also really love taking photos with this camera, but it's just a little too big to be carrying around every day, so I have this one that I'm going to try and use as my everyday vlog camera, but also for short form content because I'm really excited. A big feature about this is it has the interface, so when it like flips vertical, it will automatically film vertical content for you, and it like saves like that as the file, which is very awesome for me. Really a big fan of that. So I'll put a screenshot of like what I mean. Anyways, I'm not like a huge, very technical person. I'm just kind of trying my best and going off vibes. You would think I would know all of the specs and things that make a camera after doing this as my full-time job for 5 years, but I'm still kind of just figuring it out. So I have this one today. It was a very large purchase, but I actually did test this out in December. I did a little loan program where you could like rent and try it out for 2 weeks, and then I had to send it back, and I really liked it for those 2 weeks that I had it, so figured that was a sign that it was time to give it a shot and upgrade. So with us today we have the SONY ZV-E10 Mark II. So they do have a Mark I and a Mark II, so this is the newest one that just came out. I believe it was last summer, so it's fairly new. It was marketed as like the content creator's camera. It was perfect for content creators. Has like a directional microphone, so like wherever you are, it'll pick up and like kind of balance it out, I think. The interface that switches for vertical and horizontal content and like saves it in that format, which I love. And I feel like there's just a lot of small features on it that I love when I tried it out. So let's go ahead and open her up. Oh, by the way, I also got a wide angle lens to try out with it because that's something that's like essential for my vlog camera, so I don't have to hold it so far away. Okay, then I got this little cover, which I hope it fits, I hope it's correct, but I did get the white version of this camera, so figured this would be helpful to not get it so dirty. These are extra batteries, and then I got this external flash that you can use and hook up so I can maybe take some cool flash photos like everybody does with the Canon G7X, but I didn't get that camera, so that'll be my little DIY way of maybe getting that same vibe. So we'll see how it turns out. Okay, what's in the box? We've got warranty stuff, camera strap. I did get the version with the kit lens just because it wasn't that much more expensive to just get it, so I figured why not. We have our battery. Have our little wind screen for the mic. So cute. Battery. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. Oh, wow. Oh, I love it. So I do have the Sony ZV-1, I think. Let me find it. Yeah, so here's my old Sony, the Sony ZV-1. And this one wasn't really my favorite. I got it as opposed to the Canon G7X way before the G7X even blew up. I was making the decision and I chose this one because it was supposed to be better for video and vlogging. But I just struggled so hard with it like being so shaky. All my footage with this is incredibly shaky, but at least it's like such high quality. So I like don't really use this one anymore just because it's so shaky. And then I also can't take the lenses off and change them. That was a big thing as to why I chose this camera instead, because I wanted to be able to change out the lenses and use a wide angle lens. Some of my favorite features are this is all the way over here and the mount is right here, so whenever I put it on a tripod, I don't have to completely take it on and off of the tripod every single time I need to replace the battery. And then kind of going off that same idea, if I need to take out the SD card, it's on the side here, right there. So same deal, if I am done filming, if I wanted to keep this on the tripod but take out the SD card, I could just take it out right here instead of having to take it fully off the tripod to get the SD card out. So that's a main nice difference with my other cameras that I don't have. Actually, I don't know if this is even charged up at all, but wow, it's very interesting. They don't give you a charger cord or anything to charge it. That's very odd. Okay, well, doesn't want to turn on, so I need to plug it in real quick while we unbox the other things. All right, let's go for the lens. Really hope that this is what I'm envisioning. Like I said, I don't know too much about tech and cameras when it comes down to like the specifics, so I did some research. Ooh, I think this is what I wanted. So this will give my videos kind of that wider look, so I don't have to hold my camera so far away. Ooh, that's kind of fun. I've never used one of those before. So here's what it looks like. It is pretty big, so we'll see how I like it with the camera. Because like I said, a big thing about this is portability. I always am throwing my camera in my purse to take with me places, so we'll have to see. Wow, all our different things here. Okay, so I'll put that on once the camera is charged. Let's open up this. I didn't know what color to get because I picked the white because I love the white light look to the cameras, but they didn't have a white, like this is like a tan, so we'll see how it even looks with my white camera. But I think they had like a green and a black maybe. Okay, it's looking promising. Don't know what this is that came with it. Oh, it's a wipe down thing. Interesting. All right, next let's open up our extra batteries. I did buy them. They're just like kind of cheaper off-brand ones off of Amazon. I've used things like this all in the past, and I have not had any issues with it, but we'll see, I mean, I guess. Although these aren't really looking like they're the same thing. Don't think this is the same battery. These are very small. Darn it. All right, well, this accessory was a bust. Lastly, we have my flash, so I'm excited to test this out. I actually have no clue how this setup and everything even works. Okay, this is gonna be a learning curve for sure. Wow. There it is, how cute. It goes on the top, but somehow it connects, and I'm gonna have to test that out and learn how to use it. Is it need charged? Oh, that's batteries, okay. Fun. All right, well, my camera's charging, so I will come back another day once it's all charged up and we can test it out together. Okay, everybody, it is the next day and I am currently filming on my new SONY ZV-E10 II. It's a mouthful. I also put on the new lens, so this is the wide angle lens. It is 11 millimeters, but I will link the exact things that I got down below if you are interested, so you can make sure you get the same like bundles and things that I did. And it will be an affiliate link if you do want to use it and support me in exchange for me helping you learn more about this camera. But anyways, so we're going to do some comparisons. Right here is with the wide angle lens that I purchased separately, and I'm about to switch it to the kit lens that came with the camera in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and here is the lens that came on the camera, the kit lens. It's obviously much more cropped in, very close. I can move it. If I move it to there, that's about the end of my desk where you guys are sitting on right now. The quality is still insane, but again, if you want that more wide look, which I prefer in my videos, especially when I'm vlogging, it just makes everything a little more stabilized and not so shaky and just gets more for you guys to see. I definitely think I recommend getting this. I can't really see myself switching and putting this normal lens back on because this one just captures so much. It makes it look so nice. I don't know. The quality does look pretty good here. Okay, let me show you all a few of the favorite features that I have now that we've kind of tested out and shown the comparison of the lenses. I'm going to switch and film it back on my Canon and show you all like my favorite features on the camera itself. Okay, we are back on the Canon and it's time to talk about some of my favorite features on this thing that I've had and figured out so far, and I've only had it for less than 24 hours. So I personally love that the SD card slot is on the side. There's a lot of just like tiny details like this to where it makes it so easy when I have this on a tripod. I don't have to like take it off the tripod or try and like scooch under and try and get it out. So that's really helpful. Go ahead and turn it on. Something I particularly love is the percentage of the battery. So it'll show you, right now I have 95% of the battery left. And that is so helpful. I don't know if you're new here or if you followed me for a while, but it happens so often where I will be filming and my battery just dies, and I go through so many batteries and I don't have any way to know whether it's close to dying or not and like how close it is to actually dying, but this will go down into the percentage of how much battery percent I have left, so I know if I need to charge it before I sit down to film a video. I love that feature. It's going to be so helpful, and that just makes me so happy. And then also, kind of going off of that, I don't have an SD card in here right now because I took it out to put in here to film this right now, but it also tells me how many minutes of storage are left on my SD card, which is absolutely huge as a creator. Like, cannot stress that enough, how it shows how much left storage I have on my SD card, because I'll also be doing that where I'm sitting and filming and then all of a sudden my footage just stops filming and I'm like, what the heck? And it was because my SD card filled up and I didn't know. So I also love that I will have kind of an idea to gauge when that will be. So those are two huge selling points for me personally. All right, next I have it in video mode right now, so you can see here I am vlogging, but if I wanted to film like a short form, like sit down Instagram reel, or if I wanted to just like vlog for Instagram reels, watch this. You can see how all of our settings are like that, but if I turn, they're gonna flip, and then it's gonna film vertically, and then it even saves my file format vertical instead of horizontal, which personally for me just makes things so much nicer and easier in post-production when I'm going and trying to edit all of my clips. And then I remembered that I filmed some of it for reels, but I don't remember which clips they were, so I sit there and click through them all. But now I don't have to do that because it'll literally show me on the file which ones are vertical and which ones are horizontal. So that is another thing. Just a lot of these small little details really added up as to why I purchased this camera. Okay, we also get some fun little cinematic mode settings, so you can have it shoot. Oops, that's not it. Oh yeah, so I just turned it on. You can shoot with all these different filters and like so clean, gold, ocean, forest. Like you can see they're kind of, ooh, that's kind of fun. So you can film with a little mode that you want, or you can even import your own if you have a specific filter or whatever. I don't know, I need to read more into that on how to do that. But I thought that was kind of fun if I ever had like a little project I was doing that required that. Like I said, there's the multi-directional mic here, so it's on automatic right now, but you can have it go just to your front, like pick up only front-facing audio, all directional, rear. I like to have it on auto. I also just love the look. I held it up to my other camera and it's not much bigger. You don't even have to have this thing on it, and that kind of makes it, I don't really know what this is for. Maybe just protection? See, that shows how much I know. But like, it's really not that big. I think that the white is very sleek and pretty. I love this lens. I did put the little plastic cover on over it, but honestly, it hid a lot of the buttons, like the labels, and when I'm especially trying to learn a new camera, I really need to see what buttons are which, so I took it off for now. Maybe I'll put it on at a different time, but it covered up a lot of the important information and I didn't know what I was clicking on. Okay, we're back on the new camera, and I did just want to say, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but this video is not sponsored at all by Sony or anyone. I just love new tech and I love new cameras, and I'm very excited about this. So if this video can help out you or any other creator, I'm going to help. So yeah, not sponsored at all, but if you do use my affiliate links, I would love that forever. I am going to test out taking some photos with it and see how the photos look. I really love this Canon, this big one, for photos because she is pretty powerful, but we'll see how this one compares. And I think that's my only things I have to say about this camera so far. If you guys have any questions or anything else you want to know, definitely let me know. I'll try my best to answer down below in the comments. But yeah, I'm really excited. Make sure you watch my next few videos. They're going to be all filmed on this, so you can really get to see how it's working in my like everyday workflow. I'm so excited. I'm starting a weekly vlog on it. Like this video if it helped you out. Comment the camera emoji if you made it all the way to the end so I know who did. Subscribe if you want to stay here on my channel. I post every Thursday and Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And that's all. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you here again soon. Bye!